Sorry, I just realized my mic was muted. Thank you so much for saying something. Can you hear me now? I'm gonna assume yes because I can see my audio going up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know, people. Cool. How is your day going? I'm just waiting on this game to finish downloading. And then we can get moving. Have any of you ever played Terra Invicta before? It's a pretty wild and kind of crazy space strategy game. You love the clicky keyboard. Yes, yes. I have a mechanical keyboard. I really, really love it. It's, what's it called? Keychron. It's really, really nice. It's got red triggers. It's super lovely. And it's got that old school, like, gray tile to it. And it's got all, like, the absurd, like, LEDs. I keep it usually on this, like, rotating rainbow thing. But unfortunately, I think I really, really need to get a new cord for it because it keeps like kind of like going in and out. I'm assuming you saw a Perun stream. That's what I was watching recently, and then I was like, you know what? I need to kick up the Terra Invicta again. It's such a great time. And I really never ever finished my Academy stream. Ooh, yeah. Ergo Dock Split keyboard. That's really, really nice. I like that, Frank. That's a nice keyboard. I was told that I have a terrible mouse by someone the other day. They were shaming me. They told me I have to get this like fancy Logitech one. Hey, Drex, how you doing? If anyone's wondering, there's like multiple chats because this is going on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So there's going to be a few. You're not going to see everyone's messages, basically. I'm just going to be talking to everyone. Yeah, I haven't been live in a long time. I only think I did it accidentally once when I was trying to record a podcast and I ended up casting myself to Twitch. Buenas noches, Oscar. Good to see you. You've been doing so well on TikTok. I've been so impressed. Everyone should go follow Oscar. Yeah, I've been wanting to do more builds. I actually have like a bunch of sets that I've just not been doing. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of like, sucking myself into the news, and it's made me like horribly, horribly depressed constantly. So it's like whenever I have energy, I'll be like making videos or like trying to produce content. I'm also like a month behind on like podcast episodes. I recorded so many interviews and they're just sitting on my laptop. I need to just sit down and just like crank them out one after another. One strike away from a ban. Yeah, I think my videos are being like canned. I think it's just like not okay to talk about Trump right now. It's not great. Can I invite guests? I do not know how to invite guests on this particular stream yet. I am super new to using Streamlabs. So I think I would have to, I don't know, set it up with you like properly because like I know that I can send like a link out, but yeah, maybe another time, Frank, we could do a stream together. It would be good fun. But what did they get you on, Oscar? I feel like TikTok's being extra testy these days. I'm a huge fan of Terra Invicta, like Susie. Like it's so good. It takes a long time. Like you have to be really into kind of like the Paradox games. But if you're used to playing like a game that's like a 10-hour, 20-hour thing, then you'll love it. Like it is like a month-long campaign, like in real human time, and you will be so deeply invested into your like fledgling space empire or whatever. And they put a bunch of new stuff in. Like I haven't played in, I don't know, maybe like half a year or like a whole year. So it's been, I'm very excited. Oh, Frank, that's because I'm doing like a piece of streaming software, so I'm able to do my video game stream. Hey, how you doing? That's so funny, Oscar. I told her she had to pluck her eyebrows. Oh. Yeah, it's not the best thing. Oh, goodness. Oh. So how is everyone doing today? All right, where are we on this download? Half done, cool. I'm doing okay. We're going to be playing Terra Invicta. It is a space strategy game, and we're going to be playing the Academy faction. They're kind of like your science faction that's trying to find peace with the alien invaders. So in this game, the plot line basically starts out that there's aliens detected in the far out part of the solar system, and it is determined that there's like a bunch of either secret societies or kind of like political organizations designed to do something about it. Either they're trying to make money off of it, or they are extremists trying to wipe out all the aliens, or they're just trying to defend the Earth, or they're a religious organization who worships the aliens, or they're a group that wants to surrender. And we're going to be finding the one that want to make peace, but not in like a surrender way. They want to be like treated as equals. So it should be really, really fun. It's got a bunch of crazy events, and it's a wild time. And if you really want to watch like a great game that'll explain all like the mechanics, Payroon on YouTube has a incredible playthrough. So that's how I learned how to play, and it's very, very complicated. You enjoy your Aperol Spritz, like have a good time. All right.
Are you with friends, honey?
Hello. That was my wife coming out. Mars Attacks. Yeah, I'll probably be online for a few hours. I really want to get into the game. I'm trying to like kind of read through the patch notes because they have added a whole bunch of stuff to this game, so I really need to learn. All right, what do we got? Exo fighters. So you can launch fighters from Earth. That's cool. Bunch of UI stuff, bigger boats. Ooh, more countries. So the way we're playing Terra Invicta, the way this works is you don't directly control the countries. You're basically like controlling the institutions that run the countries. So then you're able to determine where your countries' resources are effectively being allocated. So it could be to things like spoils, which is effectively corruption, which gets you money. Then you can put it into stuff like military, nuclear weapons, space program, education, all sorts of stuff. And so it's a big like world simulation. So most of the countries in the world are modeled. Some of them are combined together if they're smaller. Have a great time too. Enjoy yourself. All right. Yeah. So, what is everyone's favorite space game or movie? That's what I would like to know. And why? That's the important thing. Oh, and I'm sorry about the bad lighting. I accidentally electrocuted myself when I went to turn off my ring light the other day, and it burned the hell out of my finger and thumb. And so it was a whole thing. The Guardians of the Galaxy game is super fun. It is a beautiful game too. It's just a wild ride. Like, I highly recommend. And it's also on sale a ton lately, so like you can get it for basically nothing. Yeah, connoisseur choice, Chris. Connoisseur choice. I was just making sure I didn't kick down the the antenna. I think I got it for free on the Epic Store too, but I believe I also bought it because I think I have it on Steam as well. But yeah, sometimes you get super lucky on that Epic Store game. I know it's like a whole gimmick just to get you to pay money to be in there, but the ratio of free games to things I bought there is like way off. Like, I believe I got Battlefront on there once for free. Yeah, actually a bunch of fun stuff's been for free, like Beholder, if you've ever played that game. Or what else? What else cool stuff I've gotten from Epic? You know, I haven't played Fortnite yet, which is a crazy thing. Yeah, it's like 5 days or 7 days or something of free games. It's really nice. All right, let's get this going. Huge apologies that I've got to wait for this to finish downloading, but I promise it'll be worth it. Did everyone see the absolutely crazy news coming out of the UK? So there was this Supreme Court ruling, right? And then it was in the BBC News. Maybe I can pull this up for you guys. Let me figure out which one I want to do. No, it's one I had Lewis here. Which one of these? All right, weekend. Show. Let's see. Oh, that was a whole thing otherwise, but hold on. I need to find one that just has the correct thing. Oh, maybe I can just put it up here. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Here, you can see me. Cool. So let's see. BBC. Ugh, Maloney. What a terrible person, right? Okay, where is it? I want the UK stuff. Okay. Just bring me to the UK page. News. Okay. Where is it? Oh. One of my friends showed me that they had made this plan to change the Border Patrol. Maybe it isn't a thing. Annoying. Yeah, but so there was this article that I read like a few hours ago that basically was like they were changing the Border Patrol regime, that wasn't going to have the same-sex people who were going to be checking you if you needed to be searched. And this was going to be done instead of for like biological instead. And it was a bit like absurd because I read it and I was like, that is not what the court ruling said. It was not like you have to take this proactive step on it. But maybe they retracted the article. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta figure out where it was sent to me. PA media spokesperson. So maybe it was just on the live wire. So it might not be fully out there yet. But it says BTP, British Transport Police. If someone can look that up and find it and see if that's actually confirmed, I am very, very, very curious. Because I think it's like, I wouldn't put it past like people like, well, a lot of the ministers in the Starmer government to do something that kind of needlessly cruel. Especially if they're trying to kind of placate J.D. Vance for the trade deal. I don't know if you saw that article. It was a bit of a mess, as you can imagine. It's kind of wild that they think they can get like civil rights laws changed to do a trade deal. It's pretty surreal. And not in like the way that you get more civil rights, the way you get less. Okay, we have like 12 more minutes to waste. All right, what else is going on the news? I've been trying to limit my news consumption a day because I could feel my brain just like dying every day because I've been just pumping out videos, reading a crazy amount of news from around the world, and a lot of it's horribly depressing. So let's see what's happening in Europe. Trump Maloney fully expect EU-US trade deal. Yeah, interest rates were cut also in the European Central Bank. Let's see. Yeah, also the Google trust ruling, that was a big deal. Antitrust ruling, that was huge. We'll see where that goes because like the commission also has a big case around them too. Ooh, Meta's under investigation for targeting depressed teens. That's evil. That's a very Zuckerberg thing to do. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so lovely. All right, what's going on? Czechia ends imports of Russian oil. Good for Czechia. Awesome. France eases tensions. Blah, blah, blah. God, there's like 8 Maloney articles on this one thing. Yeah, I saw that too. Also, those Finnish elections were like absolutely amazing. The Social Democrats and all the left parties really came back strong. And just I love watching the True Finns lose because they are just like one of the most cringe parties on the entire continent. Like just the worst. What's the Swedish election polls right now? I am super curious. All right. See what Europolx says. Or what's the best pollster in Sweden? If you can throw that up. Because I want to see next Swedish election in 2016 is going to be a leftist sweep, inshallah. So that's good news. Because honestly, we need a good lefty Scandinavia. It is not good when they're all really, really conservative, as we have all experienced. Denmark is going to be doing drone training in Ukraine. That's intense. It looks like basically Meloni's trying to sell like 10% tariffs as like a deal. That's ridiculous. She is just so untrustworthy. Oh man, this is so bad, this meta story. Hold on, I gotta send this to you all. It's bad. Like really, really, really bad. Oh my God, yeah, you were totally right on Sweden. 35%. Next person down is at 20, and then 19. So it's like the conservatives and then the fascists, the Swedish Democrats, which are like also really bad party. But yeah, they're sitting down there. So let's see if those Greens on the left can creep up a bit more, and we can have a nice strong government. But right here, it's like 8% left, 6% Greens. That's 14 plus 35. That's a strong majority right there. Or am I mathing bad? 8. Yeah, that's fine. Get info on the UK local elections. I've got a big red thing on my TikTok thing saying, yeah, we weren't talking about the UK local elections, but those are also very important. And I think if you really want to show up Keir Starmer and Nigel Farage, you should definitely be voting in those elections because it's not so good otherwise, right? All right, where are we on our download? 5 more minutes. This game has gotten a lot bigger, like just size-wise. I'm very excited. So, big questions. All right, where on the map should we start? Should we go in the EU? Should we go in like Central Asia, Russia, Kazakhstan, because they have a lot of boost, which means like they can produce rockets really early on in the game? Should we go into the US or China or South America? What do you guys think? Generally, the best places to start is like the EU and picking up Kazakhstan because Kazakhstan has like the most boost. What else is happening? Have any of you been watching the Romanian election drama? It's been pretty nonstop. One of the candidates was found out to have, you're not going to believe the story. He was found out to have flooded Romania to stop floods in Serbia. And potentially there's 3 people dead because of it. And he hid this until just a few days ago when he said so on a podcast. So that's a thing that happened. Voting for Kazakhstan. When's the Kazakhstan elections? Oh, starting for Kazakhstan in the game. Yes. I'm down with that. Kazakhstan's always good. No. You should just see me right now. I haven't got the game up yet. Please give us the Terra Invicta to the Island of Penguins. I think that's the best you can get. Yeah, on a podcast. Hold on. Let me find this link to you because it's absolutely ridiculous. Romania flooding podcast. Here we go. Victor Ponta. And he did this on... Yep, you can just watch it yourself. Boom. Here, and then then you can find the direct link in there. And this is to the YouTube. Enjoy that. Enjoy. It's a wild story. Like absolutely bonkers. Oh, of course. He's like far right too. Yeah, like the best part is he was given Serbian citizenship after this. And he's like buddy with Vucic. It's you couldn't make up this story if you tried. And then he's like been trying to justify it, which like, okay, fair. But the thing is, him doing this didn't actually like solve anything. It didn't actually like, help anyone in Serbia. So he just did it for no reason. People probably died. There was millions and millions in damages. And then he lied about it for literally years and years and years. And like it's such a stupid dude bro far right thing to like have your drama come out on a podcast. Like it just like it's the hell part of our timeline. Life is an endless Veep episode. It's like, you know, a lot of like liberals wanted politics to be like the West Wing, but it's always been Veep. It's always been this absurdist, like, you know, barely functional existence. And I think like anyone who's ever worked in government realizes that really quickly because you just like hit the wall of like, oh crap, there's no one behind the curtain, like they're just running around too, and everyone's just trying to figure it out, and it's a very surreal thing. Okay, we're almost there. 1 minute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna hope this works properly. Let me just put this. All right. So you see yourselves, I assume. Hello, an infinite void. Have any of you played Marvel Rivals? Because I've been wanting to try it out. I downloaded it, which was a huge file. 50 gigs. Yes, we did it. All right, update. Let's go. Let's go. Validate that file. Let's make it happen. I don't mind. Okay, download the files. Terra Invicta, you go now. Oh, I don't need them. We're starting a new game anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I love Stellaris. You can see all my, I have so many strategy games, it's not even funny. Love Jedi Fallen Order though. Just good stuff. Good stuff for the whole fam. But where's Terra Invicta? Why are we not? Stop downloading, please. Where are you? You just initializing forever? No. This is an early access game, so we have to give it some love. Yes, play anyway. Okay, it looks like something's happening. Maybe. Oh yeah, buddy. Let's rock and roll. Go away. Go away, NVIDIA overlay. Okay, let's do this. New game. Full solar system. Cool. 8 factions. Alright, we are playing as the Academy. Convince the aliens that we're equal. That's our goal. We're gonna just go with the normal campaign. And ooh, there's a customized one now. That's cool. Huh. That's cool. All right, but I think we want to just go with the regular long campaign. No, we're going to do the regular one. Because I want to see where the game's at these days. Ooh, this is so exciting. Okay, I'm going to be quiet while the video plays. All right, let's go. UFO crashes on Earth in Niger. Cool. Niger, rather. All right. Just gonna check. Is the game muted? No, it should not be muted, but let me figure out why you can't hear. All right. Let's see, display capture, done. Let's see. Can you... Can you hear now? Let me see if I can hear on the account. Can you hear now? All right. All good? All right. All good? All right. So I'm going to start. So we start on October 1st in 2022, and this is going to be an exciting game. So we got our crash down here, and we can send one of our people to
Where do you
look at
need
it.
me?
Let's see who we got. All right. A scientist
Ready for
and a
orders.
diplomat. So these are our council. This is like our leaders of our faction. And we're the academy. This is our kind of like proto science-based federation-y people. And these are organizations we can assign to each of our people. And on our council, we have a few different people. We have Jesse and Maxim right now. Let's see, what do we got? This shows us a bunch of stuff. All right, well, we got a lot of science output. So let me go through some of these things. All right, so this is our cash. We spend that on stuff. This is our influence. We use this for missions. This is our operations. We use that for different kinds of missions. This is our boost. We use this for going into space. This is our mission control. We use this for basically having space stations or extra earthly infrastructure. Then we have our research. This is like every month we're doing 54 and then 1.8 daily. And I'll explain that in just a moment. And this is our control points. This controls how many places we can have on Earth And if we go over this, they become vulnerable. Sorry, le cough. All right, so we got the Earth, and then we also have the entire solar system. So I accidentally clicked on that, so now it's gone. All right, so there's Earth, and then we have a huge solar system, as you can see. It's quite amazing. And we have all like the little planetoids from out in the Kuiper belt. So we have like stuff like Kalua, we have Kanda Koro, like all these things that have been discovered. And some of these are really big. Like this is like 679 kilometers across. This is a big boy. And there's all sorts of planetoids that we keep finding out there. And some of them are huge. Like this one's massive. And it's actually super cool if you start thinking about it. So let's go back to Earth because we don't have any of that stuff right yet. But what we do have, which other factions don't have, we have one of the 2 only space stations at the game start. All right, so we've got the ISS. All right, so, and this also comes equipped with a solar collector, a space science lab, another solar collector, and then we can build additional labs if we have some resources. And I'm gonna turn down the sound because it's a little bit loud on my end. Or at least like the clicky noises. I think we'll take this down a little bit. We'll leave the voices up because they're, I guess, the most important thing. We can turn down the UI noises. You just turn everything down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and we'll leave that up so it doesn't cut out when I flip over to check the chat. Which I guess I should do. Yeah, everyone's good. No, go away, Microsoft. You don't want my perspective. All right, let's see where we're actually doing well. Oh wow, this is so crazy. They changed the UI so much. I don't know if it's better or worse. It's definitely clearer. So I guess that makes it better. All right, so someone said Kazakhstan, so we're going after Kazakhstan. And yes, of course, the wars are actually modeled. So the war in Ukraine is happening, and I'm gonna try and stop that because I'm a big Ukraine fan. I have been politically organizing with Ukrainian comrades for years now, and I can help them out in this timeline. All right, so that means I'm gonna have to take control of Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan because of the boost, as I was explaining earlier.
I'm here.
And let's see if we can get ourselves another council member. We cannot as of yet. Or maybe we can? Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, what do I want at this juncture? All right, what do you got? This is bad. No, this person's not good. Whew, they have so many bad traits. Oh God. But we need to take them the first turn because we want to have the ability to use their actions in this first turn, and they have control nation, which is actually quite good. And they actually have 9 persuasion. We're gonna have to replace them because this makes them bad at learning, like so they'll be very, very slow. And it takes a lot of experience to remove these negative traits. So that's a bummer. Not the best, not ideal. All right, so let's show a couple other things. So council, I explained. This is all the nations, and we can sort them accordingly. So things that we're interested in right now are boost. And Russia has a ton, and the US has a ton, China has a ton. And these are really like, they seem low, but like you can see the disparity, right? Like it's hugely different. Like tiny amounts in all these European nations. And India, like basically nothing. Italy has a little bit more. And this is just like, you have to think there's like a bunch of like rocket companies and like ESA and all these other things. That's what it's kind of showing. But then like Kazakhstan has 0.32 by itself. And that's a lot. And Belarus also has like 0.32 by itself. And yeah, so we're gonna go after Russia, Kazakhstan, and then I think we're gonna build our way through the European Union. Because that is what I'm about. Alright, so let's get ourselves some control nation. The UI is so different, it's so weird. Alright. Do I want to use influence this early? No, I don't think I do.
Taking control.
Let's just roll the dice and see what happens.
Where do you need me?
Whew, that's not good. What can I do? It's better. Can I get Belarus? Yeah, that's probably good.
Establishing control.
Your orders?
Public campaign. Coup d'etat.
Establishing control.
Yeah. Alright, what else can we do? So there's one other station in the game at this point in time, Tiangong Station. This is the Chinese station that exists in real life as right now. And there's no spaceships, or at least like none that we can see. The aliens actually have a ton, but we cannot see them right now because we do not have the good enough technology to see that far out into space. Because remember, these are like tiny objects. Then we can build ship construction, blah, 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 blah. This is the important thing. So now we need to allocate our resources. So the way this game works is there's a bunch of ticks. So you can spread them out, and as you'll see, it'll change the percentage. So if we have 444, it makes them have like 25% each. If we only have one, it all goes into 100%. So we do not want audience research because it doesn't do anything for us right now. But what we do want probably is operations research because that's actually quite important. So we have no operations at the moment. And so the cool thing is if we invest a bunch into these technologies and we're the one that does it first, we actually are able to get still missing part of the screen on the right. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me fix this for you guys. Oh, yeah. I see. My bad, guys. Nah, we can make this better. I think it's just because I didn't have the thing correct. Let me figure this out. Alright. I think we're good now. I think it's just because I didn't have the thing correct. How do we navigate the tech tree? Okay, this is it's a bit complicated, right? And I'm very sorry for Susie and Skander because you're the MVPs of this one, helping me with my tech problems. So basically, you need to. Imagine these are like your top level techs and they open up other technologies. And so the tech tree, yeah, it's really, really scary and big. But ultimately it really is just you like getting one thing that opens up other paths to other things. But as you can see, there's not that many technologies. There's like maybe 100 and something. And that's not like a super crazy amount if you think for other games. Research and event modifiers. Okay. All right, Cool. So I think we're gonna do it like this, just be a little bit even. Yeah, I think we're good here. We're happy. We basically know nothing about anyone. And
Where to?
Standing by.
let's go. So we're gonna start zooming forward a little bit. And you can see the orbits of the space stations. And then if we go further out, we can see the planets moving slowly. If we move it a little faster. Ooh. Cool. One humanity. Let's set aside our differences. One cohesion to all nations. All right. Select a management team. Alrighty. Money, 10. Probably good. Because we have negative money right now. This is a flat rate, which is like very good at this exact moment, but becomes significantly less good over time. Influence is probably good. What is good is this is like a base amount, so it's affected by modifiers. So if we wanted to play it like really lore probably, we probably go with scientists and engineers. This is the one I usually get, but I think we're fine on that because we went with the getting some of it as one of our early researches. What do we think? I'm too socialist. Don't want to do this one, even though it's probably like the min-maxiest best choice. What do we think? Do we want to go with scientists and engineers or financiers? Or lobbyists and influencers? What does the TikTok say too? All right, I'm gonna lean towards doing the proper lore, and we're gonna go with a little bit more research. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, no regrets. We're doing this. All right, UN Security Council meets to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the hoped-for show of international unity did not materialize, with China, Russia, and the United States accusing each other of hiding knowledge of the alien crash and preventing full access to the site. We have an opportunity to shape events into our advantage, even make our case directly to the nations of the world. However, with the eyes of the world in these meetings, our counselors' risk of exposure to our enemies is extremely high. All right, so what can we do? Do nothing, gain 30. Public opinion, influence, more influence, and a great deal of public information of the Academy will be exposed. All right, so there is an event that happens for the Academy specifically that will be a little bit spoilery for y'all, but because our organization is about peace, this is not good for us, right? Learning that the aliens will be hostile, and this will take us a massive hit to our popularity around the world. So any boost that we get right now will be immediately wiped out, basically. So it is in our benefit, I think, to remain in the shadows. Yeah. And also, I think we really need the ops, because we have no ops ability right now. So that's what we're doing. Okay, Project Exodus encountered. So these are the guys that want to leave the Earth, and that is their solution to the problem.
The time to go is now.
This organization has its foundations in a group of tech magnates who are already funding space exploration for the alien arrival. So this is Saudi Elon Musk. Now, with proof of interstellar travel in the front of all of humanity, they are focusing their efforts on leading an expedition beyond Earth's solar system. It has always been true that we must leave the cradle if our species is to survive. If these aliens are indeed hostile, the time to go is now. Alright. Cool. So,
Laying
what are we
groundwork.
doing? Control mission success? Yes! We did it! Alright. So, continue.
We've gained significant support.
Amazing. Got Belarus as well.
We've got our people in place.
Amazing. Got Kazakhstan. We have both points. Fantastic. And that will mean our boost experience goes up a significant amount. Or rather, our boost income. Russia has an open control point. Yes, I'm very aware of that.
Ready for my mission.
7%. That's so bad still.
Reporting in.
Acknowledged.
Okay, maybe I just go back. That is not good.
Ready for orders.
Who's got
I'm
good
here.
persuasion? What do you got? What do you got?
At your service.
Ooh, 25% for Russia. Can we boost this up? Ooh. Is this good? Public campaign. We do that. Not spending money. What do we do? Let's think. What's useful right now? They have boost, don't they? Yeah, but it's like a waste. North Korea. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at North Korea. All right, let me think. Let me be a bit smarter. Let's use the nation tab. All right, so what I was thinking was like I need to take, if you take places around them, you get adjacency bonuses. So that's why I was kind of like, okay, what about Georgia? What about Azerbaijan? Like I could take Ukraine, but I don't really want to have it right now. I don't need it until I have Russia. All right. Oh, we're actually really liked in Latvia. All right, so maybe we do
Ready
that.
to go.
Standing by.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna take Belarus with you,
Putting our people in place.
and we're gonna take
Ready to go.
Standing by.
Latvia with you.
Where to?
And you're gonna take, I don't know, Georgia maybe? Yeah, you're gonna take Georgia.
Bringing them on board.
And then I think we're good. Are any of these guys even good? Like, this guy's terrible. Terrible. Checklist. Oh, whoa. Crazy. That means he's like a secret policeman. You're probably the best person. David Brown. Creepy face. Control nation. Yeah, you're great. If you just had Purge, you'd be amazing. You're not good because you're like, you got all these negative traits. Okay.
We're taking over.
All right. Yes. Georgia.
Our
Boom.
supporters are
Oh,
in place.
Latvia. Yes. Belarus.
presence
Oh,
is
we're doing
growing.
great. Also, let's be smart and save our game before anything bad happens. Alright, so what are we doing now? We have tons of points. So I think we're just going to keep trying to encircle all of
Bring them
Russia.
to our side.
Where to?
There we go. All right.
Acknowledged.
9%. We're going to go with... What can we do? We can advise. We can set national policy. Go to ground. Investigate activity.
Heading there
Yeah,
now.
let's go investigate some aliens.
I'm here.
And then we're going to... Okay, that's better, but I think we're going to keep...
Bringing them
We're
to
going to
our
have
side.
Estonia. And this is fine because they're on the EU, so that helps with our long-term plan. Curious how we're doing in research. Not great. A near miss. Crew on the ISS are alarmed by orbital debris. The ISS had a close call today from previously untracked piece of orbital debris shot by close enough to be seen with the naked eye. Had it hit, it would have indeed caused severe damage. It would be wise to invest in a point defense system for our space stations. As humanity scrambles to set up orbital stations, our orbits are likely to become more crowded and dangerous. Alright. Well, unfortunately we can't build that right now, but it would be nice if we could. Alright. So I think we're gonna be
Here's
able
what we
to...
found.
Ooh. Investigate alien activity. Mission complete. I've learned some useful information from my investigation of the UFO crash site in Niger. We will receive a small bonus for our xenology research going forward. Awesome.
Chancellor,
Cleaning things
we
up.
have completed our initial field investigation at the crash site.
We've gathered some fragmented debris from the site for analysis, but there is no sign of the spacecraft's crew. Are they hiding? Did some other human organization seize them? Or do they have their own plans? Alright, what do we have to do? Industrial space. Build the council. Cool. Counselor spotted. Okay.
The trick is not to look directly at what you're trying to see. Offset your focal point somewhere to the side of where you think you notice the movement. At night, the center of your vision doesn't work as well as during the day. I won't try to explain the science to you. What matters is you'll see whatever is out there before they see you. Colonel Hans Castillo, advising conscripts in Colombia.
Hans Castillo is like a literal fascist, and he leads the Humanity First organization. So, Skywatch. The span of time humanity has spent in space is dwarfed by the span of time humanity has been interested in it. Earliest records of the telescope date to the turn of the 17th century, with regular advancement made at every century thereafter. It therefore follows that on the shoulders of programs such as SETI, we must consolidate our resources into a unified observation and surveillance program so that we can maintain active, constant surveillance on nearer parts of the solar system. It allows all factions to track alien vessels and structures that are inside of Saturn, immediately reveals all alien vessels and habitats within our detection range. The following technologies may now be researched at Deep System Skywatch. Alright, we found our first alien ship. And another one. Dangerous. What do I want? Reusable rockets. No, I don't need any of this right now. What I want is lasers. But I actually need some other stuff before this. I'll just get chemical rocketry, because this will boost us up faster. But it's probably Skywatch I need to do. Ooh, okay. Alien Signatures Project.
Our supporters are in place.
Yes, got Estonia.
We
Amazing.
failed to take control.
Oh, failure in Finland. Not great. Not ideal. Right. Anything exciting? It's just a failure. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna need to go to ground. Because you were detected, and you're gonna go to ground there in Minsk.
At your service.
And then
Ready for
you're
orders.
gonna go and try and get ourselves our first point in Russia. Or maybe I'll just do some propaganda here. Yeah, I got an 85% chance.
We'll make our appeal.
Fantastic.
Ready for my mission.
We'll try you once
We'll bring
more.
this nation to our side.
Let's see if we can pick up somebody for our council. All these people are still terrible. Alright. Defense contractor. What can you do? Nothing I really want right now. Bowie. He's 120,000. Alright, so let's... Ooh, can I actually... I don't have enough boost for this, do I?
Open up forward.
1.5, yeah. I really want to get... Isn't it beautiful?
Hunkering
I
down.
just love it. Alright, going to ground. Going to ground basically means they like lay low for a little bit so that they can't be spotted by the other factions. Oh, that's so nice. You can even see it now. This looks so different. God, I love
Public
this game.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Alright, 15%. Alright, let's do this. Actually, let's see. I want to see. Because I really want to win this one.
We've got our people.
Oh, we're not gonna win it. We're
The Surat al-Baqarah teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth, a wise people may find the signs of Allah. Let us heed those words and join together as we take our search into the stars. Director Khalid al-Ashgar from his khutbah at the first conclave of Muslim astrophysicists.
So this organization is called the Initiative. The guy who was talking is from Project Exodus. They're the guys who want to leave. So the Initiative is like our Illuminati, ultra-rich jerk organization. And what do they pick next? Electromagnetism. Not too bad. All right, so mission to space. Existing in space is a different animal than merely traversing it. If we plan to go from tourist to resident, we must adapt. Logistics requires resupply missions planned months in advance, while engineering must cope with long-term exposure to solar radiation and the rigors of equipment maintenance in the vacuum. Likewise, our psychologists must develop a training regimen so that personnel are able to maintain peak performance in an environment where up and down don't exist. We have, of course, been able to travel in space for some time, but now we must establish how to do it so
easily, regularly, and cost effectively, and in far greater numbers than ever before. This renewed mission to space thus entails a mission to change many of our fundamental preconceptions, yet all these hardships are entirely necessary, for only once are we comfortable beyond Earth's orbit can we hope to explore, exploit, and ultimately even settle neighboring worlds, and in time perhaps far beyond. Cool. And good stuff. I'm an idiot. I forgot to set priorities. All right, so you do not need military. This was me being an idiot. I should have set this at the beginning. All right, welfare, economy, knowledge, government. I think this seems all fine. Don't need funding though. This basically gives you money directly into your organization, which you can see is 12 a year. But this is like a poor country, so it's like a proportion of the total GDP, which is like, it's better to do it in richer countries, I guess. Or not really, because like you get so basically the way you allocate points, I can explain this right now. You get a certain amount, where is the thing? Here, so basically you get monthly investment points. So 6.9 points spread out over as many ticks as you put out, and this creates a different percentage share of this number up here. All right, so what we want is mission control and boost. And we want stability, yep. And we could do knowledge, government welfare. And that feels good. Yeah, that seems fine. All right.
Reporting.
Let's do the same in a bunch of other places, because we do not need actually another army in Belarus. We don't need that at all. We don't need funding because we are positive now, and we can just do that. All right, and we're gonna need to start doing funding on the environment because otherwise things are gonna keep getting worse. So okay. So far, so good. Okay. Oh yeah, and we have Georgia down here, right? No, we don't need a giant army in Georgia either, so let's roll that stuff all back. Cool. I think we're good. Solid for the moment. Let's get you, finish off Finland. And then Jesse.
Your orders?
What are you doing? What are you doing, Jesse? Do I want to spend some influence in taking Azerbaijan? I think I do. 4. Let's
Bringing
try.
them to our side.
Let's try and do this. Okay. Yeah, Terra Invicta. Hello, Adriana. Yeah, Terra Invicta. All right. Alright, let's see.
The people will come to our side.
All right. Let's go that one more time, and then I think we can start yanking these control points. Come on, let's do this, come on.
Our presence is growing.
Yes, Finland.
We've gained significant
And
support.
Azerbaijan, yes. Alright, select advisory team. Alright, this is the most important thing now. Economic development. Space fighting boost. Emphasize international aid. Welfare knowledge priority. Space flight. Knowledge, welfare. I feel like knowledge is probably the best one because that's what like gets you scooped up in everything else. But economy 10% flat is pretty good because you always need to be spending on economy. Let me think about this. Okay, look at some of my countries. All right, economy, welfare. So what is it? Economic development and knowledge. So what do we want? Economic development or knowledge? Don't need military. I don't think I even need space boost. What do we think? I'm of the opinion that I'm gonna check the chats. Alright. So I think we're gonna go with probably knowledge and welfare, right? I wish I knew how many percentages like increases you get overall. Development gives you more points overall. And if you get this early, that's probably better because more points are spread. So I'm gonna go with economy, yeah. Enemy counselor detected. Gee, who are you, my friend? All right.
Standing by for orders.
Can you defend and trust
What's the
family? I don't think you can.
Reporting in.
There we go. We can do some of these. All right, but what we can do this turn is recruit us a new guy. Who do we got? Quick learner. What do you got? Crackdown, purge. You're pretty good. You're very good, actually. And what was this guy? Quick eminent. Security income. Yeah, we're gonna get Valerie. Valerie's great. The other ones are so-so. All right.
Ready for my mission. Ready.
I think we can start yanking control points in here. Where's my best person?
Ready.
Yeah, if I pay like 8 influence, it's not that bad.
Bringing them on board.
Someone
Standing
else.
by for orders.
Your orders.
At your service.
I'm just gonna go here, defend
Securing our
interests. So defending
Where do you
interest
need
basically makes it much more difficult for
Ready for
someone to
orders.
yank your countries. All right, so I think now that we have maybe stabilize nation. Strife's going down. Yeah, let's just make that
We'll
faster.
restore peace to this nation.
Ready.
And what can you do? You're not very not really that good. You're kind of really bad, actually. All right, let's just keep snagging some more territories. And are we doing good in any of these? Not so much. All right, so where are we popular? Saudi Arabia, Argentina. You got a lot of science. Okay, let's see who's the best science. China, USA, Germany. We have 66. All right, let's move into Germany then. 50%. Let's spend 4.
We'll be running
Let's
this
see what
place.
happens.
Every circumstance is an opportunity. Our test is to recognize and seize it.
Okay. We've encountered the initiative. The leaders of the shadowy cabal reveal little about themselves or their methods. In some regions, they are behind rampant rumors that the alien arrival is a fabrication by Earth's governments and corporations. In others, they have founded companies selling products that allegedly protect from a fictitious alien disease they seem to have made up. Every circumstance is an opportunity. Our test is to recognize it and seize it. This guy's from South Africa, Soren Van Wyck.
Protecting our interests.
Alright. Kazakhstan's protected. Completed alien signatures. There is no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The many questions we have regarding its origins, its species, and its intents will have to wait. All that matters now is finding it. By cross-referencing reports of unusual events in the vicinity of the landing site with similar data from our global intelligence network, we've developed a tracking system able to reliably identify disappearances most likely resulting from alien activity.
Chancellor, our inquiry so far has only yielded more mysteries.
The fragments of the debris has posed more questions than answers. Some of them do not appear to precisely match any alloy we're familiar with. More importantly, we've determined that at least one alien survived the crash. It left the crash site under its own power and moved into the local wilderness. How prepared is this alien for its arrival on Earth? What will it do now? Is it very possible that the aliens are ignorant to us as we are of them? They will have their own procedures, their own debates, though watching their actions, the first clues will filter through to us. Investigate alien abductions. Who are these aliens? What do they want? We have our answers and it is not promising. Humans and animals have been disappearing from the regions of the spaceship crash. We will soon know more, but I suspect it will be no good news. Though our information is still limited, all signs so far suggest at least some of the alien ships and equipment were constructed here in this solar system. This suggests that they are probably operating from a base of some kind. Finding it would be a good first step towards understanding our visitors. In the long term, we'll have to come to some kind of cooperative agreement with the aliens. In the short term, however, there is no matter our path. We will need a better understanding of alien technology. To do so, we'll need samples. Unfortunately, the only viable way to attain them appears to be by force. All right. Big things happening.
Wrapping up here.
New project. Oh, yes. Have living quarters. Alright.
Order is returning.
Good. More stable Kazakhstan. And look, we're about to take this one over. Alright. And then we're just gonna go one down, one here, one here.
We are taking over.
What did we get? Russia. Oh, nice. Nice,
Our
nice.
supporters are in place.
And we got a Germany. How good. Alright, now we're gonna start taking off. I can feel it. I can feel it. And look, we got a bunch of...
Where
We have a
to?
bunch of... I want to see if I can upgrade any of you guys. Yes, we can. Alright, cool. Also, we have some money now, so I can start buying some orcs. I should have done that earlier, but I was not super smart about that. Okay, welfare. That's so expensive. Okay, so what do we got? 31. Alright, so you're a scientist. Alright. I'm fine with that. Persuasion. Hard target. That's pretty good. Let's see. Honestly, what I need at this point in time is just more admin and persuasion. Because right now, persuasion's actually really important, just like in the super early game. You are inflexible. Yeah, you're just not good. Ooh. Do I just dump you? Or what? Okay. Ethical. Family ties, martyr. Prosperous crew. Okay. Alright. Sorry that took so long. I had to figure out what I was doing with everybody. What's this?
Putting our people in place.
Standing by for orders. We'll be running this place in no time.
Where do you need me? Bringing them on board.
Alright, let's see if we can get lucky this time. Give ourselves a crazy amount of luck with
Things
Russia.
are cooling off.
Alright, cool. Keep it down. So basically, like when you lower strife, everything gets a little bit better. As you can see,
We've
this.
significant support.
Alright, cool.
Our presence is growing.
Amazing.
We failed to take control.
Not as good. But look, we got 466 right now, and that is amazing. And we got control of the armies. Fantastic.
What's the op?
Alright, so we're going to try and get this last control point in Russia, and then we are also going to
Taking control.
try to take control
Ready
of
for orders.
Ukraine.
I'm here.
It shouldn't be this hard. Just take Moldova too, I think.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Try and do this.
What's the op?
Not spending everything.
Putting our people
I
in
have.
place.
Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Turn that off. Turn this off.
They are not life forms
Oh, wait.
or
And
xenosapiens.
these guys. Hold
They
on.
are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
These are our xenophobic people. This faction has gathered all of the Earth's xenophobia into its ranks. Its followers have railed against the alien arrival without nuance, and they have even threatened humans who support finding a way to communicate with the aliens. So now I'm going to withdraw all of my soldiers from Ukraine, so they're no longer attacking
Things are
them.
stabilizing.
And now, hopefully,
Our presence is growing.
we can.
We've got our
grab-
people in place.
Amazing.
We've gained significant support.
Amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. Cool. We did it. We got Russia.
Ready for my mission.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced enough to find us would be advanced enough to end us, likely without even regarding us. Commander Fiona Ayawade, NATO Symposium on First Contact.
That's the leader of the resistance. They the one to defend the Earth. We are not alone. The quiet assurance that humans have carried for so long is gone. The knowledge that we share the universe with at least one other sapient species has caused reverberations through our entire society. The very fabric of our civilization is being stretched to its breaking point as conflicting voices shout ever louder above one another. It falls to our leaders, current and future, to rally our thrilled and frightened masses. Now more than ever, we must come together as a people and prove to the universe that although we may no longer be at its center as we once believed, we are no less important. Okay, so we need a few things. We need mining. Okay, don't need any of that. No. Space mining and refining. Outpost tabs, okay.
Ready for my mission.
Alright, let's figure out what we're doing here.
Ready to go. I'll make
Okay,
sure
so
they're
you
on
need to
our
inspire people
At your
so that they
service.
don't rebel against you. So that's quite important. Let's defend interests in Russia.
Making things safe for our people.
Ready for orders.
What do we do here? Yeah, I think we just spend the influence. See what happens.
Establishing our presence.
Alright.
They are here to cleanse our sick world.
Whatever.
The aliens are our saviors, and all who oppose them are enemies of the future.
So these are the people who literally worship the aliens, so not our friends. Generally the worst people. Alright. Clandestine cells. This is the most important thing right now. Alright, open research. Set as favorite.
I couldn't get through to them.
Alright, we gotta just keep doing that.
Securing
one.
our control.
Defend interests in Russia, alright. Cool. Ooh, Victor completes transfer. That's not good. Alright, so every time one of these comes down, it brings an alien agent with it. So it's really important that we go out there and investigate what's going on. Or else they will run wild.
We were unable to establish control.
Bummer, man. We're not doing good so far. We're doing great on research, though. That's one thing. Oh, I forgot about those. Oopsie. Cool. Let's see if that improves things. Alright. How is everyone doing, by the way?
Acknowledged.
Alright, so... Can you surveil this location? No, I want you to...
Initiating surveillance.
I'm here.
And you can
Reporting in.
investigate.
Where
And
to?
what can you do?
Bringing them to our
Alright,
side.
let's see what happens. What am I playing with Kami? I am playing Terra Invicta. It is the most awesomest space strategy game ever. The Ponta article's crazy, right? It is absolutely wild.
Our only hope is to
Alright, so this is the other
understand what
faction, the
aliens
Protectorate.
want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
So he basically wants to give up. The leaders of this organization are an alliance of officials who believe the clandestine nature of the aliens' arrival marks them as a threat, but they have concluded that any species that can cross interstellar distances is nothing that humanity is capable of opposing.
Surveilling target area.
Xenoforms.
I don't think I changed their mind.
Oh, so bad. Alien flora. Yeah, so if this grows out of control, it starts actually like xenoforming the whole country. Oh, what are you doing, buddy?
Recon complete.
Investigate alien
We're
activity
taking
complete.
over.
And now we control Ukraine. Okay, cool. So now we can hopefully stop this war, which will be nice. All right.
Ready for my mission.
Acknowledged.
So what are we gonna do? We need to
Standing
get
by for orders.
Jesse.
Acknowledged.
It's going to set the national policy in Russia.
Heading to the capital.
Where to?
Where do you need me?
Ready.
And what's going on with my various countries? Many are not doing so good. No, we're doing great. We're doing great. But I think I won. I think I won Azerbaijan.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Ready to go. We'll see what they're up to.
We must not only defend human lives from the aliens, we must ensure those lives remain worth living.
Romania mentioned, yeah!
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
This is fundamentally a Romanian stream.
We've got some intel on our target.
Mission complete.
There we go. Look at this. Boom. Boom. This is fine. Boom. I did it. I did it. It only took a shadowy organization to take over both countries.
We're taking over.
Alright, so what we need to be doing in this moment is getting ourselves some organizations. What do we got? We got science. Not as useful. This is crazy expensive. This is less expensive, but I can't afford it. Is this worth the... +7. I pay 94. Oh, but I get the engineering project, so that's good. All right, so I just get you anyway. Cool. So this actually allows us to get one additional research, which is really important right now. All right, so we need clandestine cells. This allows us to have another person. So actually, we don't care about any of this.
What's the op?
And we're about to lose a bunch of parts of our little fledgling empire. So I'm gonna contact Frank Sequeira.
Standing by.
And where's there? I want to surveil this location because
Standing by.
there was a unknown.
Eyes
Let's see
on
who this
target.
person is. All right. Can I level anybody up? No. Oh, you know what I can do though? I can build something on the ISS. Yes, I can. Okay, what do we want? We want space science. We don't need a solar collector. Material science. What we really want is an alien lab, but we can't build that just yet, I don't believe.
Making contact.
If you want to invite these bastards into your
trade
house,
conflicts.
that's your problem, not ours.
Let's do this. Non-aggression pact. Can I just give you one? Yes. Complete trade. Can you give me anything cool? Oh my god, that's so good. Hell yeah. Can I... How much you want for this? 20? 100? Everything I have? No. Okay. We're not doing that then. Alright. Complete trade.
Eyes up.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Amazing. So you basically just want to inspire up everybody to maximum. Oh no! Please don't hit me! Are we good? Are we good? Nothing broke? Amazing. The universe loves us.
Surveillance complete.
The universe is literally in love with us. We're surviving. We're just gonna check all the chats. All right, we did it. Investigate counselor mission. Works for the resistance. Those are our friends right now, so we're cool.
With each passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Beek, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
Let's see. Advanced electromagnetism. To meet the alien arrival in kind, we will require a paradigm shift in our own technology. We must reach the stars, both so that they can become a staging ground for the advancement and defense of humanity, and so that we can tap their remarkable resources for ourselves. In addition to the In addition, to counter the advanced weapons our rivals may wield against us, we will require bleeding-edge armaments of our own. Our scientists believe that the best way forward is via magnetics on a hitherto unprecedented scale. Their tests have successfully demonstrated that precise sequential firing of a row of powerful electromagnets can grant incredible acceleration to a moving object. In time, they believe we will be able to apply this to a handheld weapons projectile to rapidly catapult resources from deep space to our facilities, or to build spacecraft capable of boosting their propulsion to reach once impossible speeds and destinations. Furthermore, they theorize that a powerful magnetic field may be used to contain new and unstable forms of energy. These latest advancements are but a gateway to a brighter future. We cannot yet wholly dispense with the old ways of propulsion, transport, and containment, but certainly a reality where we can dramatically augment them with magnetic forces within reach. The doorway to tomorrow yawns open before us. Alright, what else is going on in the world? Okay, no one's got China yet. No one has the US. Canada. Nobody has India. Okay, look, not too bad, not too bad. Alright. What's going on with the... Are they just taking Africa? Is that... Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, cool. And Turkey. What else do we have? Alright, cool.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Alright. Let's figure this out. What do we want to do in this moment? I think what we want to do is try to... We want to max out... If I can get that. Oh, we need one of the lower ones. Okay.
Wrapping up here.
Prepping for next mission.
Clearing things up.
Okay.
Wrapping up here.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Okay.
Ready to go. Establishing our presence.
Ready.
At your service. Establishing our presence.
Your orders?
Your orders? Establishing our presence.
Ready to go. Establishing control.
So I'm running a bit hot because I know I'm going to lose a bunch of points, so it's fine to be way over at this point in time. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I support you. Thank you for my George Soros money. We have detected the alien base in Korwar. So, ooh, look how big this place is. Oh man. So they've placed a alien base that's highly developed out here, way out in the middle of nowhere. This is like the furthest point almost in the solar system, as you can see. Not the most far, but it's pretty far out there. And they have a bunch of guys out there. And they even have a relatively close, this is the moon of this, this planetoid. Or the satellite. Alright, and then we have Alien Station Able. Look at this monster. This is like our advanced alien dudes coming after us. Alright. Yeah, we're learning like they have so many bases now.
Young, coddled as you are by the modern world, begin to understand what war is. I did what had to be done. Closing your eyes and wishing the monster away only makes you an easier meal. Colonel Hans Castillo, during a war crimes trial.
Yeah, Operation Condor was when they were executing leftists. Deep System Skywatch. Living with the certainty where not alone requires we change from observing the cold worlds of our outer solar system when it suits some scientific purpose to actively monitoring them as an intelligence gathering operation, like sentinels on the watchtower. With Earth and deep space constantly in motion, doing so requires an integrated network of sensors and analysts ready to investigate whether a transient blip is a small and simple chunk of nickel and iron on a grand journey through this universe or an alien spacecraft coasting towards Earth. All right.
Our supporters are in place. Prepping for next
We got
mission.
Germany. All right. Nice.
We are taking over. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Sounds good to me.
We've gained significant support.
We got our people in place.
Amazing.
Standing by for orders. Establishing our presence.
Let's get Slovakia.
Where do you need me?
We're gonna grab the rest of France.
Bringing them on board.
And we're
Ready.
gonna go. Grab his pawn.
We'll bring this nation to
Yeah,
our
let's roll the
side.
dice.
Ready to go. We'll be running this place in no time.
So I'm gonna crack a bunch of my own countries. Perfect. Good. Good. Opponents have done crackdowns. Fantastic. Lost one to
We
the.
still lack support.
Not great, but not the worst
Our
thing in the world.
supporters are in place.
Our supporters are in place.
Our presence is growing.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. I wonder if I can get a non-aggression pact with these guys, because that would be very nice.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Standing by.
I'm here. Establishing control.
I'm here.
Ready to go. Putting our people in place.
Reporting in. We'll be running this place in no time.
Where to?
Ready for my mission.
I'm here.
Let's go. Oh. Okay, so we need a couple of these. So I want this, and I really want clandestine cells. I'm very fine with these crackdowns. It's super cool.
Our presence is growing.
We've got our people in place.
We've gained significant support.
So what I'm just trying to do right now is I want to make sure that I have a crazy amount of research, and that's what we're going
We've
for.
got our people in place.
Because if I am just beating everybody at research, then it's good for me. And basically I can just keep tagging places and getting research.
Ready for orders. Removing our enemies.
Let's go.
Ready for orders.
At your service. We'll be running this place in no time.
Where do you need me? Taking control.
What's the op? Establishing control.
We're taking over.
Our people have taken control.
Our supporters are in place.
Our presence is growing.
As you can see, you can kind of like chase. All right, so this is the first major event, and I may take us a quick pause. Yeah, I mean, we can't go negative, so it doesn't really matter. So this is the first major event. It's called the New Normal, and this basically, instead of having a 2-week long term, now we have a a weekly turn. Now we have a twice a month turn. The initial global upheaval in response to the alien arrival has calmed somewhat, with various political and economic interests recognizing that whatever the aliens are doing, the end of the world is not immediately upon us. With a sense of emergency fading, the entrenched power structures are reasserting their authority, and humans are spending more time worrying about each other than about the aliens. In short, our moment to strike quickly is passing. Our counselors report their missions are taking longer to plan and conduct as they must navigate the old protocols for travel, safety, and international contacts. We can still move forward, and some of our missions will have a greater impact as we spend more time on them, but everything will take longer to accomplish now.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who think only of home, and those who think only of leaving home. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, Archival Online Dating Profile.
While we have long been able to provide a few months of off-world comfort to a small handful of highly trained astronauts, the time has come to strive for something longer term, and even indefinite. Our newly developed first-generation outpost habitats are the product of engineering built on decades of experience in the most hostile corners of the Earth, a far cry from our earliest ventures, which we were exclusively designed for scientific research. This new breed of space station is built for versatility, provides off-world homes for dozens of souls from more walks of life than astronaut and engineer. Aside from essential life support and power functionality, the outposts are designed with a space future in mind. Each outpost, already a marvel in its own right, is capable of being further customized and developed depending on each one's specific mission requirements. Mission to Mars, mission to the moon. All right. All right, we're almost there. Getting our number, whatever, brain's not working. Our 5th counselor. So we get 6 counselor of our own, and we can turn 2 to our cause by manipulating them. All right, so at this point, I think I'm gonna take a little pause because I have been playing for quite a while. And I just want to check a couple of things. Xenology lab. All right, so we can finish the next turn. All right, let's do one more turn.
Bringing them on board.
Reporting in. Bringing them to our side.
What's the op? Putting our people in place.
Taking control.
All right. So I'm gonna start wanting to crack my own places. Or can I not do that? Or am I dumb and I don't see the thing? Regions, policy, abandoned nation. Well, let's see what I can set for another. Alright. Can I outpost cores? Yeah, we can definitely do a quick recap. I just want to finish this last turn because a bunch of stuff's about to unlock. They have not come in peace. So this is the event I've been waiting for the entire time. And as you can see, roughly half of the control points belonging to the Academy will suffer crackdown effect for 12 months. Academy suffers massive loss in public opinion. All nations' cohesions move towards extreme values. The images of obvious alien and military ships and structures in the far solar system has dashed hopes worldwide for peaceful conflict. Many who wish to seek the avenue of cooperations with the aliens have been changing their views in light of some of the first hard facts about their arrival. The road ahead is fraught. Ooh. Belarus, Kazakhstan, Latvia, Belarus, Estonia, Finland, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Slovakia, UK, Ireland, UK, France. All right. So none of them in Russia. Did you just see that? Oh, we did good, boys. We did good. All right, we got another alien. Crashed in Kyrgyzstan. Project Exodus tried to purge us. Naughty boys. All right.
Our presence is growing.
Fantastic. Got Poland. Got the Netherlands. This was actually a great turn for us.
Still lacks support.
Oh, we didn't do well in Romania. But still, we were doing great. Alright, so... New orcs. That is what we wanted as well. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, monthly income plus 47. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, of course we do that. Alright, amazing. Amazing. Well, that solves a lot of our problems. Alright, so... You need admin. So admin also boosts our total control points. So it's really good to get all of these people with admin. Admin also allows them to hold on to more and more organizations, and those are going to become like really critical in the long run. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the world. Quick little recap. We got one position. Ooh, the crack ended. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. We are so about that. All right. So, anyone has the US? No. Project Exodus has Canada. Mexico is the servants, but it's all being that they must be fighting hard over this. Let's see. Oh, let's go to South America. Sorry. All right, we got Humanity First, Exodus. Humanity First, Exodus. They're really like battling it out here. This is free. They should actually add Antarctica, especially as like if the global warming gets out of control, then it will be territory for resources. Same thing with the Arctic. All right, so we've got a lot of protectorate in Africa. And so these are the guys who want to surrender. And then we've got a little bit of the servants. That's the guys who worship the aliens. Nobody's gotten India yet. Nobody's gotten China. So like the big countries with nuclear weapons, the Illuminati kind of like corporate guys have Pakistan, which is fine. They're not going to shoot off nukes or anything. Myanmar, let's see. Yeah, Protectorate's got a lot of spaces. But honestly, a lot of stuff is free. Like, Japan's free too. And really, I'm dominant in Europe right now. I can go for some more spots, but yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot, y'all. I feel, let's see what, I can't see, let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing good on public opinion. And the servants are doing the best, which is not good for us. That is the alien faction. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's see how all the others are doing resource-wise. Early, they got terrible boosts. They have terrible boosts. They got terrible boosts. They have terrible boosts. Well, actually, they have pretty good. They got 1.3, so they're doing great. Not as great as me. I have 3, so I'm doing awesome. Let's see. These guys are doing really good otherwise and a lot of other stuff. So we're gonna need to get our stuff together because otherwise we're gonna lose. Okay, cool. I am going to put the stream on pause for just a moment. All right. So, and I will pause the... All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Alright. Do you still need to boost mission command in nations before you form unions like the EF? I play all the Paradox games, and do I need to boost mission command? I think so. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to merge any countries yet. This is my first time playing this update, so we're learning together. I believe Peyrun has a slightly further game. He's like on episode 3 of his, so I guess he's like in, I don't know, 2040 or something. I don't know. So, just to catch everyone up, we are basically based in like Eastern Europe. I stopped the war between Russia and Ukraine, which is good. We're running really hot, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So I'm going to try to dump some countries. Sorry, I'm like misclicking. Alright, how do I drop you? Okay, abandon. Is there not a way to do this from this screen? It would be super, super cool if there was. Well, first I want to change you. No, I want apply globally, okay. And then I want to abandon the nation. Alright, cool. Yeah, we need to get us underneath the cap. Or at least like closer to the cap. Confirm. What's this? Who was I trying to pick up? Netherlands. Yeah, I want you. Nope.
Your orders?
Acknowledged.
But Maxim can do it. Maxim is a boss. He's gonna spend all of this.
Establishing our presence.
Ready for my mission.
You're great.
Taking
We're going to
control.
Romania. Romania mentioned. Look at that, guys. We did it.
Establishing
Yes,
control.
Let's rock and roll.
Where to?
What's Jesse doing?
We'll see what we can find.
Where do you need me?
Can I do
Your orders?
someone else?
At your
has
service.
Where to?
Ready for my
Maxim?
mission.
Alright, well, we can't do it on you. Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's annoying. How are we doing on research?
Of course, there was an accident. Frankly, I'm surprised it took this long. Just get the recovery crew in there to salvage the gear ASAP. Worry about the bodies later. The delays are costing us. Chairman Soren van Beek, internal memo.
Deep space propulsion concepts. Leaving Earth is one thing, colonizing nearby worlds is another. Reliably and rapidly traversing the infinite expanse of space is yet another, and perhaps the toughest of these nuts to crack. Our current spacecraft and engines are capable of no such thing, at least not for any useful length of time. The major stumbling block is fuel, and our current source is constrained by both storage and propulsion limitations. It is a problem the world's finest engineers and physicists has long labored to solve, and they now believe that a pathway to the next generation propulsion systems is open to us. Efficiency is the foremost avenue of their exploration, increasing the speed and longevity of propellant, while reducing the wear and damage to our ship's drives and nozzles. Now that the essential concepts are established, our researchers believe that 3 possible paths to tread. Electromagnetic, electrostatic, or electrothermal propulsion. Each has its own advantages and will depend upon our private discoveries in other fields. Cool. And we got clandestine cells. Fantastic. We can get one more counselor. And as you can see, we just got a big bump, 10 points in our stuff. Alien flora. This is super important because we've been letting it grow basically unimpeded. Yes. And now you need to calm down there. And we need to put someone there. So if we don't put points ticks into any of these, you end up in a situation where you have you get none of the bonus research basically. Sweet. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. Fantastic. Good times. Getting mission control, we're getting boost. This is good times. Alien activity.
Things up.
We're taking
That's it, right? That's the alien.
Mission is a
Lost
no-go.
the control point.
Mission abort.
Wait,
Prepping
who
for the
got
next mission.
Romania? Oh, the servants. Damn, man. Okay, sorry, Romanian homies. We just failed. We failed big. Okay. So, do we give up Poland? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, that gets us almost there. Alright, let's abandon this one too. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah. Boom. Under. Way under. Let's do this. This is fine. Alright. So what are we gonna do now? We're gonna do something different. Orbital. Can we get anywhere that has oil for a decent amount of percentage? Anywhere that has a resource economy? So far, no. I don't have any points to spend, so this is going to be a little bit of a pain. Alright, no. Venezuela, guten Tag.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Ready for orders. We'll be running this place in no time.
Acknowledged.
Standing by for orders. Establishing our presence.
Ready. Tracking target.
Alright, can we buy some stuff? Yes, we can. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Who can we recruit anyway? Ooh, got a bunch of new people. Alright. What do you guys think I need? Where is he from? Copenhagen? I wonder if he's good. Not really. I don't even know if I want any of these guys. Unethical, that's bad. Ethical, every time you do a negative thing, they get a permanent loyalty negative. So it's just like, it breaks you. Knowledge, that could be good. I think he can actually do this one. Why do I feel like this guy's a neo-Nazi? Oh, fantastic.
We found nothing of note.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change if we could mass manufacture building materials in an instant. Homes built for mere pennies, irrigation for every village, a brighter, fairer future for all. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
That's the group that wants to surrender. He's a leader in the UN, one of like the minor commissioners. So, advanced carbon manipulation. Scientists around the world have gained a full understanding of advanced carbon manipulation to create mass drivers. To build our way to the stars, we will require far more efficient resources than we have now. As the fourth most abundant element in the universe, and indeed the second most in the human body, carbon is a near endless and highly adaptable resource. By developing our understanding of carbon's properties and limits, we have become able to manipulate it at the molecular level. This will enable the creation of ever more impressive yet ever more affordable building habitats and structures, both here on Earth and eventually throughout the galaxy. And then we got the xenology lab, so this is really important. And I'm actually going to pause this because this allows us to get not only increased detection of aliens on Earth, but we get a huge bonus to our alien research. And that's basically all the research for what's it called? The story missions. So, as you can see, these are all like alien missions in the purple. So now we can go to the International Space Station that we can still control, thankfully. And we can slap down a xenology lab. Alright. Build on Earth, build in space. It's the same, doesn't really matter. And ba-boom. That's gonna be done in 30 days. Oh, cool. That was our first space thing. Are we gonna do negative things? We're gonna try and be good. We're playing a good faction, so we're gonna
got our people in place.
try and play it straight.
Mission is a no-go.
That doesn't mean we're not gonna fight like aliens. We obviously have to like defend the Earth, but this is gonna be much harder. Okay, we need to get a non-aggression pact with Exodus because they're being very aggressive towards me. Alright, so let's see if we can. Oh, we can't recruit anyone yet. It's kind of a bummer. Ooh, but this one gives us more money, so that is something we want, right? More money. Do we wanna? Alright, right now this is an important thing for us. Alright, so next turn we can pick up some stuff. We'll wait until that's uncracked, and then we'll put this back on to
Ready for orders.
Standing by for orders.
Russia.
Protecting our interests.
Alright, cool.
Reporting in.
So we can also do direct investment once we have enough money that we can be spending on that. I might want to put a point into funding, mainly because we do need to get some more money flowing in. But honestly, I think I can get there with just organizations. Maybe I pump it for like a few months, let's say. Let's call this pump. All right.
Ready.
Interesting. Okay.
Putting our people in place.
Acknowledged. I'll ensure their loyalty.
What's the up? We'll restore peace to this nation.
Alright. That seems good. I didn't forget anything, right? No. Alright. Yeah, I play Crusader Kings 3, and I play Stellaris and Hearts of Iron. But mainly modded Hearts of Iron. I like Kaiserreich, because I'm a giant nerd.
Making things safe for
I haven't played EU4 in a very, very long time. I just don't think I enjoy it as much as the other ones. Alright, we're gonna repeat that mission because we want to make all of our people loyal. Ooh, I'm so excited we're finally getting into the space part. Yeah, we can make Kazakhstan better.
Mum's last years were a blur of doctors and treatments. By that point, every movement was painful. The one thing she loved was her aquatic therapy. Whenever I was home on leave, I'd take her to the pool for hours. Weightless, smiling, free. Commander Fiona Ayawade, during a psychological evaluation.
It's sad. The old rules, orbital shipbuilding. The old rules of aerospace ceases to be when there is less aero and more space. Craft built for the purpose of traveling, transporting, and fighting in space have greater allowance for design versatility when friction and drag are no longer issues. Material can be more dense and designs can be more utilitarian. This does mean, however, that ships built for space must be built in space, at least if we are to avoid time-consuming and costly haulage from Earth, not to mention finding room for the colossal factories. Once the sizable initial investment is complete, orbital shipyards will provide an essential anchorage from which commerce, construction, and combat vessels alike will be born. Cool. Excellent. Where did we grab?
Our presence is growing.
Polynesian states. Cool.
Ready. We'll make things safe.
At your service. Bringing them to our side.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Things are cooling off.
Things are cooling off.
Cool. We just consolidated power in a bunch of places. Ooh, yes, CK3. I might stream. Maybe I'll stream some CK3 at some point. I'll finish this campaign, and that might be something I'll load up next. Because there's a bunch of new DLC and stuff, right? Ooh, space docks. Cool. That means
We're
we
unable
are
to establish control.
Oh no, no Kyrgyzstan. Alright, lots of projects becoming available. Alright, so I think we can get someone. You're not good though. Ooh, this is someone I want, right? Government, media drawing. Crackdown, purge, detain, investigate, counselor. Yeah, this is good. I solved it. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Oh, you are very old. You are probably the best person out of all those people. I mean, that's legit. I could steal the time gun. Ooh, that's tempting. Should I try and steal the Chinese space station? That is super tempting. But are you good? Pariah. You don't need command. No, you're not that good. I think I'm gonna get Mizuho. Yeah, Mizuho. I think that's where we're at. Who will win, China or US? Neither is cheating. I mean, what are they competing in? If it's right now with the trade war, I think China will win. And that's just because, like, at the end of the day, the US is not willing to put up with the intense pain it would require to survive it.
We'll be running this place in no time.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Cool. Let's remember it's a space game.
Things are stabilizing.
Ooh, we're almost there.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
It's crazy how many asteroids there are, right? Stabilize. Oh, bummer.
We laud the Romans for assimilating rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo guest lectured to officer candidates.
Yeah, he just wants to genocide himself with some aliens. Alright, mass drivers. No matter the technological advancements we might yet make, our ability to voyage through the stars will be inherently limited by what the human body can endure. Mind resources are not, however, at risk of liquefied or internal organs during high-speed space transit. Mass drivers employ electromagnetic acceleration to essentially hurl unmanned cargo through space at breathtaking speeds, charging and then firing their payloads in the manner of a catapult, one fueled by vast amounts of electricity and capable of firing its shots across millions of kilometers. While mass drivers are not a new concept, our latest breakthroughs enable us to instantaneously feed them far greater quantities of energy than ever before, thus enabling the rapid long-distance transportation of exceptionally greater masses. The most immediate practical application of mass drivers is to ferry essential and precious materials mined from asteroids and other heavenly bodies back to Earth with a minimal delay. This technology will bring about a sea change in our ability to replenish and grow our local resource stores. Further research to be able to refine and even miniaturize the concepts behind the mass drivers in the hope of integrating them into weapons capable of truly devastating punch. Alright. And saltwater batteries.
We've got our people in place.
We did it. Do I really want this?
Your orders.
You know what? If
Taking
you
control.
can get it, we can take it.
What's the op?
How about we do that?
Standing by. Bringing them to our side.
I'm here. Establishing contact.
What's going on with my research?
Mission in progress.
And these lines are going to be all the various aliens coming in. New Chancellor candidates. Okay, let's see who we got. You can do basically everything though. Okay, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're pretty well rounded. Not even that old either. And coup d'etat, purge. These numbers show how many people of your existing counselors can do the thing already. So you're trying to like get all the abilities. Yeah, this is an important one, especially against the aliens. Coup d'etat. Space assets. Yeah, you're pretty good. Ooh, hello. What do you do? Politician. Oh, you're very old though. I mean, these three are actually really good by themselves. What is wrong with you? Indulging. Ooh, I don't really want that. Yeah, I'm not sure. My good person's gone, though. That's upsetting. Okay, well, I guess we just wait a little longer.
Mission in progress.
Now let's think about this. That's gonna do a ton of stuff. No.
We'll open a channel.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves. What do you got, my dude? Oh, do you like boost? Oh, you almost do. How much money do you want? Can you do it for less? I don't really want to get rid of boost. I just want to see. Okay. Clear items.
What's your favorite Paradox game? Sorry.
Violence is abating.
We lost Belarus. Oh no.
We were unable to establish control.
Oh, that's bad.
We have gained significant support.
There we go. Alright. Alien flora. There was a limited amount to be gleaned from our study of the vegetative life form we have dubbed xenoflora, but not for lack of trying. The issue is that we have thus far been unable to fully crack its genetic makeup, for elements thereof are so, for lack of a better word, alien as to be thoroughly inscrutable to us at the present time. Neither have we been able to divine any clues of its origin, other than to say it is the most certainly not of this earth. While we have previously observed some correlation between xenoflora growth and alien crash sites, causation now seems highly probable. Even its behavior supports this conclusion. It spreads faster than any terrestrial flora or even fungus with an eerie, almost machine-like regularity. To suggest that the xenoflora has been in some way genetically altered or is even wholly designed would not be an unreasonable hypothesis. If left unchecked, it could very likely colonize a region in record time, preventing the growth of all other flora. To what end we do not yet know. It would therefore be prudent to find a way to limit this organization's spread, either through military or biological means. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we got any body. Protect target. You're pretty good. Okay, so this officer or you? You just give us a bunch more options.
then you give us another guy who can do purges. I kind of feel like this is the better way to go. You can do inspire. You can survey. You can also do coups. Anyone have any suggestions? I mean, the other idea is just to get someone who does purge and crackdowns as we can. But I feel like that's a bad choice. I do need someone who can do public campaigns to support. This person can do purge and crackdowns. Maybe this is like the way to go. Their espionage is terrible. Alright, so I think it's Dex or Jitundu. Any ideas, anyone? Okay, let's think. How much admin do you have? Yeah, I think Dex is fine.
Ready for orders.
I need someone who can assault aliens.
Ready to go.
Okay, cool.
Acknowledged. I'll speak with them.
Ready for orders.
I'm here.
Okay, let me see. What's our... Where is... Moldova is why it's so bad. Moldova, Bosnia...
Restoring order.
Where to? Establishing control.
Ready for my mission.
At your service.
Standing by. We'll bring this nation to our side.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Things are stabilizing.
Amazing. Alright. Okay, that's not good.
Target destroyed.
We've gained significant support.
Our supporters are in place.
What did we lose? Oh no, not Ireland. Oh no.
Standing by.
Reporting in. We'll make things safe.
Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me?
Standing by for orders.
Where to?
I think we're doing pretty good so far. Outpost core. So this allows us to build a hab in space, which is one of the most important things. Alright, so what do we need now? So we want mining. Okay. Okay. Ooh, why are we lagging so much? So we can have some more Michigan or whatever, what's this called? Administration cap. Control points. Alright, we need a space dock. And something else I want to do actually is to take another platform and an interface orbit. What orbit are you in, ISS? You're in like the low orbit, right? Oh, you're actually in a special orbit, aren't you? Yeah, right, because it's super low down. Oh, the solar output's higher. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess it's marginal at this level. Manage station. Okay, cool. So I want a solar collector to build in space, and then what's this do? Influence and money. Oh, that's great. So what's this? What does this get me? What's the solar collector get me? Oh, that's like a ton of electricity. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so... %. I want like another one of these, right? -10. And then I'll have a dock. Is that the idea? I think that's the idea.
Their loyalty remains questionable.
Another... Why are you attacking me specifically? Do you just hate me? Is it because like Russia's so strong?
Order is
Or
returning.
just because they're so weak? Yeah, that's the thing. Alright, let's bring down the unrest in Moldova. The good thing is we have a ton of mission control for this early in the game, I mean. We actually have a ton of boost. A little bit's being used because we're like negative on these things, so they have to be resupplied. Alright.
Chancellor, I have worrying news regarding alien behavior.
The disappearances are worrying not in their number. Humans kill each other in greater numbers on an hourly basis, but in what they imply. Abductions imply research, imply selection, but they are actions one performs upon lesser creatures. If we capture a shark or a bird for study, we do not do the same to our neighbor. Yet as many people still hold out the hope for cooperation with the aliens. But as this news spreads, their numbers will plummet. Our list of allies may soon grow thin indeed. Research alien methods. We have a great list of names, each one a missing person. Its size is dispiriting, but there are many reasons the aliens could take so many people, and very few of them are good. Already we are hearing murmurs. Some say the war is only option. Others that the aliens will inevitably conquer us. Perhaps both are correct. For now, let's hope that somewhere in this great list lie the answers we seek. Consolidate executive control in Russia and Ukraine. Good stuff.
Our supporters are in place.
Cool.
Our presence is growing.
Cool. Amazing.
Prepping for next mission.
Alright, what can I get? Well, that's really good. Or sabotage project. Found the interest in national policy, not really important. The academy's not eligible. MI6. Stabilized nation. Yeah, it's not that good for you though. Yeah, we can just do this one. And we'll get this one on the next round. Alright. Let's see if we can upgrade anyone. Anybody? Who do we got? Nope. Alright. What do you need? What are we doing with you right now? Stabilizing nation mainly. Alright, so we're just gonna put up some more. Okay, just put more admin. Just gonna admin it up. Purge. Oh, yes. Well, this seems great. What? Don't I? Yeah, there's enough. What's... He already can inspire. Yeah, it's not that good. Government could be good. Senior military scientist seems great. I'm gonna go with that. Just for like the lore, right?
Investigating alien site.
At your service. Initiating recon.
Ready for my mission. Going in hot.
I hope I haven't been horribly misplaying.
Setting a watch.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Cool.
Violence is abating.
Target secured.
Recon complete.
Taking it to them.
Standing by for orders. Establishing our presence.
What's the op? Initiating recon.
What's the up?
Eyes up.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Alright, we got ourselves our second station. Alright, I know we have some more money, so we're almost able to do some stuff. Alright, so we want our cool scientist to have this. Right, it's not too strong, not too crazy.
Things are cooling off.
Score 1 for the good guys.
We're taking over.
And does this go down? Alright, let's figure this out. 15th of March next year. Ooh. They've definitely weakened the strategy.
In 1954, the Americans built the first nuclear-powered submarine and changed the course of naval warfare. Now, it is upon us to become the creators of the first nuclear-powered spaceship. It is upon us to define warfare in space. Commander Fiona Ayawade comments to media at Churchill Shipyards.
Since we discovered nuclear fission in 1938, we've used this knowledge to both give and to take, to build power plants and weapons of mass destruction alike. With each passing decade, our understanding of the forces that rule the universe grew, and we were able to refine this process further. However, until now, reactors needed the pull of gravity in order to chain the reactions and to keep the water flowing. Without that flow, nothing happens. For fission heats water, water becomes steam, steam turns turbines, and turbines generate energy. Now combining our concept for deep space propulsion with our decades of experience with nuclear fission, we are able to stabilize the first nuclear reactor. With the new reactor designs, we no longer need gravity to contain the energy released by splitting atoms. Our new containment system ensures a safe, sustainable chain reaction in zero-G. Thanks to this achievement, our fission-powered spacecraft can now reach the darkest and most furthest corners of the solar system. Nuclear reactors will power spaceships, or power ships, weapons, and habitats, and enable us to harness countless resources far beyond our home world's atmosphere and meet the aliens in the vast openness of space, rather than bound to our own soil. Furthermore, these new technologies will help us build the next generation of solid fission systems and explore with an even greater energy potential, nuclear fusion in space. Cool. Alright. Crackdown's expired. Good stuff. This is what I wanted. Okay, so let's go from the top.
Reporting in.
Standing by for orders.
Alright. We're gonna defend
Securing our interests.
here.
Ready to go.
Where to?
And I think we're in a public campaign in Germany too. Or actually, we're in a public campaign in Russia.
Making our case.
Your orders?
Ready to go.
Heading to the LZ.
Reporting in.
I'm here. On Overwatch.
Ready for my mission. Lending my expertise. Lending my expertise.
Surveilling target area. Wrapping up here.
Making things safe for our people.
We have moved the needle.
By the numbers.
Not good. So I think we're actually like as a whole planet on the back foot with the servants. It's not so good at the moment. Okay, I need to investigate. Person.
We're going in.
Ready.
Standing by. Investigating target.
Where do you need me?
What's the op? Initiating surveillance.
Standing by. Your orders? Initiating contact. We'll open a channel.
We want the same thing ultimately. Let us hope one or the other can achieve it.
Whoa, that's good. That's pretty good too. 1% bonus, they get cumulative. But this is damn good. Let's see if we can get that. No. I give him like 5. No. Okay, let's leave.
On Overwatch.
I have new information.
You contain multitudes. Every breath you take may contain atoms of Tutankhamun, or Christ, or Asimov. For any human to think of themselves as intrinsically apart from others is absurd. We are, all of us, made from each other. Superior Judith Howell, Infinite You, Self-Improvement Course.
Yes, the person who leads the servants who worship the aliens is a self-help guru. A rival sociology. It's one thing to legislate the world's response to Alien Dawn. It is quite another for us as both individuals and communities to adapt to what is, in effect, a species-wide existential crisis. Our behaviors will inevitably change now that we know that the sky is a gateway to the unimaginable. Countless organizations will spring up to cater to new technologies, new desires, and new fears. Borders will crumble and new ones will arise. There will be mobs, there will be cults, there will be despots, and most of all, there will be countless souls in need of support and guidance. Plotting the likely path of the coming societal change is necessary before we can meaningfully prepare for it. The world's leading sociologists, psychologists, and behaviorists must form a symposium to understand and predict what is to come. And from there, we can plan effective policies, treaties, laws, means of planet-wide communication, and optimistically, hitherto undreamed ways to ensure humanity can stand together as one in the days to come.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good.
The LZ is secured.
Cool. What have I lost? Netherlands. Poland. That's a bummer. Consolidated. Stop targeting me. Target the other guys. Jerks. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it here. It was a very good time. I am going to save. This was good fun. We got through the first year or so. And where the world stands at this point. Let's see. Alright, so we are doing relatively okay. Protectorate is doing a little bit better on the money side. Basically, everyone's doing better than me on influence. I still by far have the most lift. I by far have the most mission control, so that's great. And yeah, we all have about the same tech. Well, actually, the Servants, Protectorate, and Exodus have high tech. The other guys are lagging behind a bit. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. For my first game back, and I can't say that I'm a great player at this game. We're doing pretty good. I would say we're not doing too shabby. Our countries are a bit messed up, but we're gonna get there.
Acknowledged.
As a faction. Alright, let's see if there's anything decent before I leave. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, but I can do this in just a minute because I'm gonna go to bed. And this stuff will still be here when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, I'll try and keep on going through here. Alright, let's go. Bye-bye.